Yes, thank you again for coming to your latest boxing news channel. So go ahead and hit like and subscribe so you don't miss your latest boxing news. And this is PBC versus DAZN versus pay-per-view video. And I take you back to 2015 when Keith Thurman and Robert Guerrero faced each other to do the PBC debut on Fox. And we remember Robert Guerrero was of course former two division world champion. His story about his wife that looked like the Momo from the Momo Challenge. And this fight here, it was very criticized, not because of the fight. Well, the fight got also very criticized, but it also got criticized because it was set up for like a wrestling event, like the presentation, the way they do the ring walk. It wasn't the traditional ring walk of a boxing match, and he got highly criticized. But they of course are starting to get better. But people was hating. I remember people was hating bad on PBC. Not, and most likely they was hating. To be honest, they was hating because it was just Al Heyman, and because the owner or the bigger factor, the major factor on PBC was Al Heyman. So here, Keith Thurman, it was very awkward, when PBC started their thing. But I was one of them happy customers, happy that now I did not require to have HBO and Showtime to be able to watch some major cards on free TV. And for me it was awesome because who wants to pay so much cable when you can just have regular TV or regular cable, or if you know what I mean, sometimes you can just touch the cable on the wall wherever you move and put it on your TV, and that shit gonna work. You're gonna have Fox, BET, and I mean not BET, but Bounce and all these other channels, and we can also remember some other cars like Colasso and Thurman and these other fighters. It was being very criticized because even though PBC and Al Heyman had all the fighters also back then, it took them like 2 years to make these fighters, to make the public known to these fighters so they can then make the big fights and have big viewers. If you remember, they using a strategic like putting Errol Spence after the Olympics or some big sport event, and also Danny Garcia, a fighter that's been on pay-per-view in an undercard for Mayweather and headlines on Showtime. He was also a major factor on PBC when they started to do their free boxing TV program or whatever. And now they have been known to do great fight. They have got so much better. They have made big fight, big contract. They just recently, not too long ago, extended their contract with Showtime and Fox TV and all that involves on that network there. But back then it was heavily criticized by fight like Guerrero Garcia, fight that you knew who was gonna win all the time. You had Sean Porter versus Roberto Garcia. Are you serious? Who the hell was Roberto Garcia? Andre Berto, Josecito Lopez, Vargas versus Aaron Herrera. It took them a couple of years to be able to have them big guys being known for the public and fight. They even had PBC on Bounce. So it was great for boxing, but a lot of haters. Now it has become so good that they got way many more stars, new stars lately like Guillermo Rigondo, and also newer and very well known, iconic, known Manny the Pac-Man Pacquiao. But now, when we compare them to the first time that we were exposed to the song, but you gotta take this in consideration. The first time we was exposed to the song was having their card over there in the UK. So it wasn't all the song. It was Sky Sports TV, Showbox, and the thing is that, it's like Al Heyman knows all these things, and he used the big fight on Wembley Stadium, of course, on Joshua versus Provetkin, and it was a big event, big entrance with the big nice cameras and all digital and all HD and 4K and all these things, right? Oh, I'm sorry, not 4K, because that's one of the things that the sound doesn't provide, 4K, but as you can see, when they do their events in the UK, it's different than when they do their events in the USA. And what do I mean by that? What do I mean by that is look at this presentation, and it was like to attract people in America to be able to buy the song subscription. And when I seen this the first time, I was like, wow. But as you can see on the mic, it's a Sky Sport. In the ring, it's a Sky Sport. They are using everything from Sky Sport, but they are gonna also televise through the zone, through Sky Sport. I'm guessing, because the difference in quality is just amazing. When they did their debut in the recent fight, when we're gonna get to that now, but as you can see, this is amazing. The sound in the UK is unbelievable, and they sold it to us like if it was always gonna be like that. Because let me explain you, Anthony Joshua is not the biggest star in boxing. It's Canelo Alvarez, but we didn't see this type of entrance and this type of angles and this type of quality on the Canelo Jacob fight. It was not even near this right here. And we actually had a lot of complaints, and if you go to on USA Today Sport, on Cinco de Mayo, on May 5th, they came out with this article that boxing fans had so many complaints about the song during the Canelo Alvarez. They're talking about the buffering, they talk about the payment error occurred, they talking about like they trying to buy it and they couldn't. I guess that the song is getting bigger than what they thought, and they're not having the reception. They're gonna have to invest some of their money and start putting it into their application, whatever it is that they do, because they cannot have, look at the difference in quality when they do their debut in actual American soil compared to the DAZN debut in the UK soil. I mean, it's not even close. They messed up Danny Jacobs' entrance. It was just the Michael Buffer made it seem like nothing was really happening, but those that were paying attention, they noticed the body language of Danny Jacobs. It was just all over the trainer. Nothing happened like he wanted. You can see here, it's like shit. It's not like I wanted to go in. I mean, it messed his whole moment, and it was just not what I was expecting as a customer. I understand I pay $10, $20, whatever it is a month for the song application, and I've been having it since like the first Canelo fight, so I pay $10 a month instead of $20. But they sold it to me with the first Anthony Joshua fight. I'm not gonna lie, this was not what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie, I feel so much better than paying $70 pay-per-view. This is an amazing thing. I told my friend, listen bro, I didn't pay no pay-per-view like you did a couple of weeks ago. You paid for that sorry ass Crawford versus Ken, and very disappointing. Here, I didn't get the quality, but I didn't pay $70 either. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know if I should just wait like I waited with PBC very happily, because it wasn't like Showtime or HBO, but it was free, and now this is not pay-per-view. I'm watching Canelo, I'm watching all these fighters, and because their list of fighters is getting lit, their middleweight division is lit, and it's just crazy. I guess I'm just gonna have to wait to see how they evolve like PBC evolved. And now PBC fighters, you see them here being pay-per-view stars. And when you see a pay-per-view card, yes, you are paying $80, $90, $100, $70, whatever the amount is. We all know it's more than $60. But you're gonna have quality. You're gonna have the best entrance, ring walks. You're gonna have the best pyrotechnia. Well, I don't know. Anthony Joshua has some badass pyro, but that's Anthony Joshua. Why did he make Canelo Canelo card look like Errol Spence card? I'm pretty sure Canelo brings way many more fans than Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia does. So why not the quality? That has a lot to say about Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya, because Oscar De La Hoya was a golden boy himself, and he was at the top of the mountain when it comes to boxing, and he knows what it is to be a star and how important it is for a fighter to feel like a star and not having people overlook at them, or other fighters from other promotional companies overlook at their performance or whatever it is that they're doing. For simple things, definitely pay-per-view is at the top of the chain. I'm not gonna hate on pay-per-view, but do I wanna keep on paying $70, $80 every time I see a big fight? Hell no. Talk for yourself, rich people. Y'all don't have a problem. Y'all ain't counting like I am. I'm counting money. And why I'm counting? Because I don't have a lot. And that's just a fact. People that don't count money because they have plenty and they can spend it without worrying about what's gonna happen tomorrow. But definitely I will put a little faith into the song, not because I'm a fanboy like a lot of people. Some people just hate on it because they love promoters. I don't know what it is about the fans of this era. They follow promoters and companies instead of fighters. They know more about the promoters than about the goddamn fighters themselves, But this is a big journey that PBC, DAZN, and pay-per-view will take us on. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna keep on playing because I love this boxing thing. Thank you for watching.